All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an overview of the pitch assignment for CVEN 424. The purpose, right? You know that we're getting towards the end of the semester. The purpose of a pitch is to be a formal presentation to a client who's considering hiring your team. The purpose is to present your ideas and hopefully obtain a client's approval to proceed, right? Clients will be looking for ideas that very clearly and completely address their requirements. They'll also be looking for an engineering firm that's technically qualified with whom they can have a productive and comfortable working relationship. Based on the pitch's content and the presenter's compatibility with the client would choose one firm to provide the service. For the pitch, each team will present 3 design options for your team's assigned structure, assigned project. The options should contain recommendations based on the research done on a comparison project, what you've learned in your civil engineering courses. Since there's a time limit on pitches, level of detail expected to be lighter than in the proposal, but should still be thorough. Okay, so listen to what a pitch is. A pitch is an attempt to get the client to buy your services. That's it. So like when you go to a car lot and the salesperson comes out, tries to sell you a car, that's what we're talking about. The process is, of course, far more detailed than if you were buying a car, because the people who want a civil engineering project are going to be people who have thought about it and thought about what they want, and they've sent out some bids, and then you send in your bid, or excuse me, they put out a request for bids, you send in your bid, also a proposal, and then the real presentations begin. Typically speaking, what you see is the proposals, right? The bids are turned in first, and then the client chooses who they want to hear pitches from. In this class, we do it backwards. This is a writing-intensive class. Your proposal counts for more than your pitch. So we put the pitch first so that if there's any huge errors, you can fix them for the proposal. All right, let's keep going. So the contents of your pitch, you're going to introduce your team members, state their qualifications, summarize the situation you're addressing. Qualifications are the same things that we've been talking about all semester, right? You're a senior civil engineer, right? You are on a particular track, maybe general track, maybe structural, maybe water, right? You probably had some internships on your team. So state your qualifications. Don't make anything up. Just make it what you are, all right? And then the body for each option, we want a concise, non-technical explanation of each design option. We want to explain how the recommendation could be implemented. Just bare bones, right? And then general statement of the costs and benefits of each design option, and then identify any possible obstacles to implementing each design option. So when I say option, this is important. When I say option, I mean, so if you're building a bridge, obviously there's only so many options, right? Once you have the span and the width and the purpose of the bridge, you've pretty much determined materials and design and schedule, right? So what's beyond that? How about a bridge that has pedestrian lights, right? Solar-powered pedestrian lights. How about a bridge that's covered? In other words, the 3 options that we're talking about are essentially going to be cheapest, mid-level, most expensive. Now, you're not going to call them that, okay? You're not going to say cheapest, mid-level, most expensive. You're gonna talk about what the advantages of each one are. Okay. So after you get done with each of your 3 recommendations, you'll go to your summary where you restate your recommendations, and then you're going to conclude and say thank you. Our format, you've been using Google Slides. A lot of you have, and that's fine, but you're going to have to present it using PowerPoint slides. Excuse me, you're going to want to include figures and tables to support your discussion. Presentation title page must show. You see the information there. You see the instructions. This is going to be posted on eCampus. Length not to exceed 7 minutes. If you go over 7 minutes, we will take off 5 grade points per 30 seconds over the time limit. So your entire team has to present us with 3 design options, with PowerPoint slides, 7 minutes or less. You'll be expected to dress and appear as a team. It's up to you as to how you do this. You know, obviously we're all wearing our Zoom shirts. That's fine. You're expected to present with your video on. If circumstances prevent you from doing this, you need to address it in the presentation, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a brief overview of the pitch assignment. Let us know if you have any questions.